All right, so today we're gonna be talking tiger stripes. That's coming up next. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne with Edge of Nowhere Farm, and we're coming to you here today. It's mid-morning, end of October, and man, it is beautiful. We finally have fall weather here in Arizona, and fall weather means fig season. This is our main crop for our figs, and we've got one today that you guys have seen before. Today we're gonna be talking about our Panache fig, and we're gonna be trying one on camera. So wanted you guys to join us for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link our first Panache fig video here, where we talked about this tree in particular. We're here in the front of the farm this morning. So we've got several trees that we've got out here, but we're talking specifically about our Panache. We noticed actually when I was coming home from work the other day that it looked like we had some ripe figs on this, and we're definitely starting to see some bird damage, which means we've got ripe figs. So you guys have seen our fig trees before. In fact, I'll link our fig series here where we've talked about figs in general. We've shown you several of our trees, and this is obviously one today we're going to be doing a tasting on, so I'm looking forward to that. So Panache fig, I'm not going to talk too much more about that. We're going to keep this video a little bit shorter because we want to show you the fig itself and it being ripe. So if Lori wants to slide in, the fruit itself. So if you look at the tree, just a beautiful tree, by the way. It's very vertical. So some of our other varieties don't grow this vertical, but it does grow very vertical. And it's gotten some nice, good, strong growth this year. The tree itself is about 2 years old now. Put it in 2 years ago in the fall, actually. It's a little tiny stick tree, but it's definitely producing now. We've got a lot of good fruit set on here, and now finally some ripe fruit. So what I want to do is I want to show you unripe fruit first. So if you look at this here, some of the nicknames for this tree are tiger stripe, and you can really see this variegated look to the fruit. Just a beautiful, beautiful fruit. You get that same variegation in the actual stem or branches of the trees as well. It might be hard to see on camera, but it also gets something very similar. So now we've talked a little bit about figs. A couple things, if Lori wants to look over here. You know, we've talked about our Organza bags before, and I'll link a video here that speaks specifically to it on fig trees. But obviously we're starting to cover some of our fruit here that's close. This is got kind of soft to the touch, but not completely ripe yet. Still kind of sticking straight out from the tree. But I'm gonna have Lori slide back over because I have a ripe fruit here. Right next to it's a completely unripe fruit. So you see this one here, it doesn't move at all. Still really stiff. And this one here is ripe. You can see it droops quite a bit. It's got a lot more weight to it. Right up here at the neck, it starts to swell. So that starts to swell quite a bit. And you can see if I turn it, there's actually some bird damage, so you get a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one, and it's gonna come right off. Oh yeah, this thing, oh my goodness. It is completely ripe. So now there's a little bit of bird damage, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. Bird damage simply means that birds know it's ready to go. So you can kind of see the inside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and break this open for you guys so you can see what it looks like. So there's the fruit, and oh my goodness. You can see how juicy this is. Now, big difference between this and a couple of the other varieties that we've shown you is that you can see that it's almost a strawberry red. In fact, I've seen them get even darker than this as far as the color, but just a beautiful red color and very, very juicy. So I'm gonna leave the side that the bird pecked through, and I'm gonna eat the other side. So let's see how this tastes. You guys. Oh man. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so now we've talked about figs before. So, you know, it's got this kind of honey, sugary taste to it. Really, really mellow, but still a strong sweetness. This one, you know, the color kind of gives it away. Almost does taste kind of like strawberry or strawberry jam. Not as tart and really, really strong sweet as you would have that, but yeah, not as tart sweet, but man, just a really good, mellow, intense sweetness. Man, it's really hard to describe beyond that. Almost like a little bit of banana. Maybe that's because of kind of the texture. It does have kind of a banana sort of texture to it. So a little bit of banana, but sweeter. And strawberry, maybe a strawberry banana with a little bit of like citrus almost kind of aftertaste to it. But man, really, really good fruit. Oh my goodness. These taste amazing. These are really good. This may be my favorite fig so far. I mean, I love the brown turkey figs. They're amazing, but man, this tastes really good. And what's great is we get these in the fall. Nothing in the spring like our brown turkeys, but we're here in the fall heading towards winter. And oh man, I'm getting that really good, strong, sweet flavor. Just amazing. So Panache Fig. So I just want to thank you guys for joining us today. You know, it's kind of a quick video. I love tasting videos. I got another one here. Oh man, these are so good, you guys. If you don't have a Panache fig tree and you can grow them, grow one of these. My goodness, I'm taking cuttings off of this guy again this winter. We're putting a couple of these into the new property. Oh my goodness, it's great. So I just want to thank you guys again for joining us today. You know what, if you haven't seen our 100th episode, I'm going to link it right here for you. You know, Lori and I are going to be moving on to a 6-acre, well, it's nothing now but desert, but we're going to be turning it into a functioning farm. Would really love it if you guys would join us and subscribe to the channel. And hey, you know what, if you guys aren't following us on Instagram and Facebook, you know, we put pictures up there that you won't see here on YouTube, kind of behind the scenes footage, things that's going on that's not necessarily YouTube related. Love it if you guys would join us there too. So just want to thank you guys for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere, so can you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne. Now, that's a do-over.